Hi everybody, today is February 28th and we've got a lot of news to recap from a busy week of conference championships. I'm David Reeder, this is the week that was, let's get started. Our number 5 story this week, the Indiana Hoosiers have won the men's Big Ten championship. Ray Luz's squad knocked off the 6-time defending champion Michigan to win their first conference title since 2006. Indiana broke 6 conference records, including 2 by junior and Olympic gold medalist Blake Peroni. He posted times of 131.83 in the 200 free and 41.44 in the 100 free. Those times both ranked second in the country this year. Hoosiers sophomore Vinny Lanza was named swimmer of the meet after winning the 200 IM and the 200 fly and contributing to a pair of first-place medley relays. Indiana won the meet by 122 points, while Michigan and Ohio State, 2 huge rivals, actually tied for second. Very sad news this week after the passing of Coach Bob Gillett. Gillett died Saturday after suffering from a heart attack. He was a member of the American Swimming Coaches Association Hall of Fame and the International Swimming Hall of Fame, and he was considered one of the major innovators in the sport after he was one of the pioneers of the underwater dolphin kick. He is perhaps best known for his work with Misty Hyman, who he coached to an upset win over Australian Susie O'Neill in the 200 fly at the Sydney Olympic Games. Plenty of records in college swimming this week, but also some exciting swims on the high school level. First up was Pennsylvania, where Reese Whitley lowered the national independent school record twice in the 100 breaststroke with a 52.35 in prelims and then a 51.84 in finals. The finals time moves him into the top 30 all-time in the event and is less than a tenth of a second off Kevin Korda's 17-18 national age group record of 51.76. Meanwhile, in Indiana, Carmel Jr. Drew Kibler broke the national independent school record in the 200 free, posting a 133.30 to beat Maxime Rooney's previous record of 133.70 by 4/10. And then on Monday, Kibler announced he was committing to swim at Texas in the fall of 2018, so congrats to Drew on a big weekend in more ways than one. Number 2, what a meet this weekend at the Ivy League Championships for Dean Ferris. Don't know much or anything about this guy? Well, that's okay because we'll fill you in. He is a native of Atlanta and a freshman at Harvard, and over the weekend, he posted the number 1 time in the country this season in the men's 200 free. His time of 131.56 also improved him to 6th all-time in the event, and the only Americans that have ever been faster are Olympic gold medalists Townley Haas and Ricky Behrens, so pretty good company. He broke a 37-year-old Harvard pool record set by Rowdy Gaines in 1980 in the 200, and he also set meet records in winning the 100 back in 45.38 and in the 100 free at 42.06. And he also contributed to 4 first-place relays as Harvard crushed second-place Penn in the team competition by more than 350 points. Our top story this week, the show put on by the Stanford women at the Pac-12 Championships in Federal Way, Washington. Stanford swimmers set 5 new American records and ran away with the team title, finishing almost 200 points ahead of Cal. It all started Wednesday night when Leah Neal, Katie Drabot, Ella Easton, and Katie Ledecky posted a time of 6:49.42 in the 800 free relay. That broke Cal's American and NCAA record in the event. Ledecky then broke her own American and NCAA record in the 500 free with a 4:25.15. That's 5 seconds faster than anybody else has ever been. A day later, she took down Caitlin Leveren's American record in the 400 IM with a 3:57.68. The final individual record of the meet came from Stanford junior Allie Howe, who took down Natalie Coughlin's 15-year-old American and NCAA records in the 100 backstroke with a 49.69. Yes, that record lasted 15 years. Finally, to wrap up the meet, Simone Manuel, Ledecky, Janet Hu, and Neal clipped the American and NCAA record in the 400 free relay. Their final time was 3:08.51. Full coverage of the meet from all sessions available by heading to swimmingworld.com. This week we'll have full coverage of the men's ACC championships, the men's Pac-12 championships, the Arena Pro Swim Series meet in Indianapolis, the NAIA championships, and the NJCAA championships, so definitely stay tuned right here to Swimming World. I'm David Reeder. We'll see you right back here next week.